of the world. Don't you know that yet?
Here today to celebrate Endz. That's my first single from Black Atmosphere. And we're celebrating specifically Jamaican independence. Endz as a beat, as an instrumental, was one of the first beats I made. I made that during lockdown, 2020. It's one of the first instrumentals that I made at 140 BPM, because on this album I've been experimenting. So when I made Endz, I needed a rapper that could rap fast. Normally when I think about rappers, I think about established rappers. I called on one of my friends bar for bar, and he's very lyrical. At first he was hesitant. He was like, "It's a bit too fast, Shem, man. Can you slow it down?" I said, "Nah, bro, we got to keep it 140. So he wrote to it, and I told him the concept. I said, write about being stuck in the ends, write about wanting to get out of London, wanting to travel, wanting to see the world, you know, wanting to push the boundaries, push the bar, and to do art. And so he wrote the hook first, and I was just like, the hook is brilliant.
Trying to get stuck in the ends. All day hearing police sirens. No rules, better keep silent. No talking, just deny it. No surprise if it ends in cuffs. So paint the picture that you've been violent. Another day on this brick island. Not trying to get stuck in the ends. All day hearing phones ringing. He's mad cause there's no bringing. Blocks there, we got O's gymming. Big pond when I go swimming. Big scenes my end goal. Go linen and go dream.
Yeah, we recorded, and that's when I got more instrumentation. I got a few jazz musicians, and I got some bongo and ibingi players on it. It was a beautiful, beautiful process making Endz. It's the first instrumental that I made, which marked the transition of Blackmale Beats, moving from hip hop into future sounds, more contemporary sounds. Ideally, you know, this album's for the world. It's for the world, for everybody. But specifically, it's for my people, especially locals, like South London locals, London locals, all over London, because it's a story that everyone can relate to. Everyone has an end, at the end, that whether they like it or not, they want movement, they want progression. It's always a man's dream to get out of the ends, have the big yard and things. So this is for anyone that wants to get out of the ends, that wants to see the world, that wants to flex. And I think it's an important message, because we need to start teaching our young youths that it's not all about the ends. There's more to the world than your block, your postcode.
After the end of the world, don't you know that yet? After the end of the world, don't you know that yet? After the end of the world, don't you know that yet? After the end of the world, don't you know that yet?
I'm a completely independent artist, and if you're independent, you know how that goes. It's a very lonely journey. It's not easy. I don't have the benefit of having a label or management to lean back on. It's self-funded. I've never been funded in my life, and that's not shade to anyone that's with a label, because if you're with a label, you get the comfort of so many privileges and luxuries, but it's hard work. And I say that to say this, like, I put in work, and the people around me have put in work to create this project and make it what it is. And you know, coming out on your own label is something to be proud of within itself. So big up to all the real independent artists out there.